Good morning, guys. What's happening? So it has officially been a couple days since we installed these windows, the bunk windows. We are now going to, let me get some light in here and open up this door a little more to show you guys. Make sure it opens up all the way. Comes with the little screen, keep the bugs out. That's nice. Same thing on this side. Okay. Well, hasn't fell. It seems like it's on there pretty good. That's a good sign. It's holding up pretty good. I didn't see any gaps on the outside of it. I don't see any gaps. A little dirty, but seems pretty flush. Everything seems good. So that's a good sign. Another successful installation on the van. It's always nerve-wracking cutting holes into the van, but luckily I had my uncle help me. If you guys didn't see on the last video, be sure to watch my last video. But today we're gonna go ahead and start putting in some of the rib nuts so we can start our framing. I went ahead and started putting some in already on this side and on this side for where the bed is going to be sitting. But the bed frame isn't here yet, so I'm still gonna wait on putting the furring strips for that area, just because I don't know if we're gonna go ahead and do the same furring strips for the bed, just because it's gonna need to hold up more weight, you know. I'd rather put maybe a 2x6, so we're not sure yet. So today we're gonna start on this area here. This is I'm gonna have some cabinets up here, and then I want to have a couch slash kind of pull-out bed right here for whenever I have any guests. So that's kind of what we're gonna work on today, and I need to fill this gap in here with insulation still. I've been trying to find a good way to kind of pull it through there. I know people have said use foam spray, but I want it to kind of look clean, and I want to use up all the 3M Thinsulate that I already have on hand. So I don't want to purchase any foam spray, and I don't want to deal with all the mess that it leaves. So I've noticed there's some little holes under here. So I'm probably going to try to shove it through here and then try to pull it through here as much as I can, and then just push and pull at the same time. So that's kind of the plan for today. We're supposed to be getting our other rib nut size, quarter 20s, in the mail today. Once they do, I'll be able to put them in on here, and down on this area, so we can get this furring strips up on there. I'm not sure that we'll get all the furring strips put up today, but I do want to get a start on it because I want to just get as much done as I can while we wait for all the stuff that we're waiting on to come in through the mail. I don't just want to be sitting around and wait and then have everything here and then be in a rush to try to get it done. So we're just trying to do what we can with what we got, get ahead. So that's kind of what we're doing today. I will probably also take the van out and water test the windows just to make sure there's no leaks or anything in them. And also I want to make sure that when I'm driving, the window doesn't fall off or something if I hit a bump or something. So we're going to go ahead and do that test too. So yeah, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and clean up a little bit of this mess in here that I left, the tools, charge up some of the batteries, and then we'll get to working on that. I was cleaning and throwing away some of the trash, I found some of this kill mat that I forgot I saved. I'm gonna go ahead and put probably a piece there and a piece there, and then that should be good. I don't think it would I don't think I need to put too much. Plus it's only 2 pieces, so probably cut this one, put one there, cut that one, same thing there. Alright, now that they're cut, we're gonna go ahead and just slap them on. And there we go. Both sides are on. So I went ahead and already did that part by the behind the driver. That part wasn't as bad because it had a little bit of more play and more openings. But this one here, this one's gonna be a little bit more in the pain in the rear end, because it only has the openings from up top, and then it has little like 1.5 inch openings on the bottom. I mean, it's going in there. I just wish that I had more room with it, but hey, we gotta make the best of it. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining either, because it could be worse, right? It's almost over here. Yep, there it is. Really helps when you push it from up here and pull. All right. What I want to see is if it made it all the way over. Yep. Now, this is going to be the good part right here. Trying to feed it over to this side. Damn. And I wish that I had so when I was doing like electrical work, we had a fish tape, right? I don't know if you guys know what a fish tape is. I'll try to put a picture right over here for you. But I would have just fished it through here and then pulled it out of that little hole or something, you know, but I don't have one with me, or do I own one? So that is not going to be an option for today. I wish I had like a rope or something, but I don't. I tried using a hanger last time, a metal hanger, you know, like a clothes hanger, but that just was not working either. It would come undone. This is the part that I was not looking forward to, but I think that's good. That brings us to about right here. So now I'll just measure from here to there, and I'll shove another piece either from down here or up here to cover that. And there's that side too. I know I've probably mentioned and complained about the damn insulation issue more than once, but I mean, as you can see, it's possible. Like I said, I don't want to use foam. I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather have the thin insulate, even though nobody's really gonna see it at the end of the day, you know, but still a lot more nicer and cleaner for me knowing that it's that I'm using. So let's go ahead and get that other piece put in, and then we got that side to do, and that should be it. We still got to do these up here, but I'll do those later, probably off camera. I already did the back one. Got this one here, this one, so I got 3 more to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and cut that little piece and get it put on. All right guys, so came home for lunch real quick. I went ahead and started putting insulation in these little ribs. Finished putting insulation in this one, and this one was done. So I can start putting furring strips on that. Also, the where's it at? Here. All my 14, my quarter 20s rib plus nuts came in. Be able to start putting those on, and then the ones for the roof. So also went ahead and put the insulation here. I was gonna do the whole thing, but I am gonna build some type of frame around this just for more support, because when I was driving, I can feel this whole panel right here, and I can see it through the mirror, and it like shakes. So I want to go ahead and do a support around it, around both of them. Both of them do it. They're like flimsy now, because there was a beam right here holding it. I want to get some type of support, probably, you know, here, up here, down here. You guys will see it. You guys will see it when I do it. But here at the house, and the water hose is right here. We're just gonna go ahead and test it for water leaks while we're here. I'm pretty sure there will be no water coming in, but you know, better safe than sorry. We're gonna go ahead and test it. I'm probably gonna grab a sweater or a towel or something and put it right against right here somewhere, the wheel well, so in case it does leak, it'll leak on that and not on the insulation or the floor. Perfect. Make sure this is locked. There we go. Can you see me? How about now? You can't see me or you can't? Alright, we got my sister outside and she's gonna spray the window, and I'm gonna be in here to make sure that there's no leaks, and if there is, I'm gonna clean it up right away. Alright, go ahead. All right, do the other one. All right, so from what I can see, there's still no leaks. She sprayed it for a good minute. Still not seeing anything. That's a good sign. We're gonna go ahead and have her spray this side now. And I'll also let it sit like this for a bit. Same thing on this side, see if eventually any water does come in, but I think it would have came in already, and I'm not seeing it, so. That's good. Yeah, no leaks. Hell yeah. Well guys, there we go. Another successful installation on the van. The windows are in, there's no leaks. I let them sit for a while, there's no leaks. Like I mentioned, the rib nuts are here, both sizes, 1032 and quarter 20 that I need. The rib nut guns here. I just need to go buy more wood and figure out the situation for the bed. That'll be a discussion for another video. There isn't really much more stuff left for me to insulate besides these little ribs on the ceiling. I won't do that on camera. I don't want to bore you guys with installation videos, but I just wanted to kind of touch on where we're at and what the next step is. So like I said, once we get these furring strips in, which will probably be the next video, I might drop another video this week yet. I don't know yet, depending how far ahead I get later today or tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Anyways, with all that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I'm gonna go ahead and run some errands. We got some rentals that we got to pick up that we did for our other business. We're gonna go do that, and then I probably will make a run to the store, buy some materials that I need, and like I said, hopefully drop another video this week for you guys. If not, I'll for sure drop a video next week. With that being said and established, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to check out my other videos. I'll put my latest video right up here or here. I'm not sure which side it's on. If you guys already haven't, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.